I've been in that situation, and I know a lot of you out there have been, where the phone rings and you don't even want to answer it because you know it's just another person calling because they want their money. Or the letters come in the mail and you don't want to open them because you know that it's somebody asking for money and you just don't have it. Hello and welcome back, Gen X fam, and all those who want to learn from our wisdom. Look, last time I spoke to you, I talked to you about the paycheck to paycheck struggle bus and how to break free. But I want to impress to you today the urgency about why you need to break free, because there's a cost to losing with money and staying in that situation. But there's also a cost to win. And I want to talk to you about those costs today. Number one, let's talk about losing with money. What are the costs? Well, number one, when it comes to losing with money, there's stress and anxiety. You know, the kind of stress that just keeps on eating away with you as you just don't know how to make your paycheck stress when you've got more month at the end of your money and you don't know how you're going to get through the month, let alone to the next paycheck. So that stress can really begin to eat at you and you just feel anxious all the time. That's a real cost. The second cost I want to talk to you about is poor sleep. When you're constantly stressed over money, you will often wake up in the middle of the night, as I have done, worrying about, oh my God, I forgot about this bill. I don't know how I'm going to pay that. What am I going to do? They're going to shut off this, or they're going to take that away from me. I've been through the repossessions. I've been through the getting your cable shut off. These are not fun things to have you up at night, but they do when you're dealing in a situation where you're playing to lose with money. The third cost, collection calls and collection letters. I've been in that situation, and I know a lot of you out there have been, where the phone rings and you don't even want to answer it because you know it's just another person calling because they want their money. Or the letters come in the mail and you don't want to open them because you know that it's somebody asking for money and you just don't have it. So you just leave it there in a growing pile and it builds up. The fourth cost, late fees. When you don't have enough money in your account and you can't pay your bills on time, what does the company do? They tack on a late fee. When you have overdraft protection and you go ahead and you actually let something go through your account that you don't have the money to cover, what happens? They actually charge you an overdraft fee. These things can begin to add up. If you're constantly running to the ATM to get out little tiny amounts of money at ATMs that aren't part of your network, they charge you a fee. These fees can really begin to add up because you're not playing to win with your money. And that then strangles your cash flow and your ability to enjoy life. That's a real cost. The fifth cost I want to talk to you about is the shame that comes along with losing with money. You know, when you know that you could be doing better, but you're not. What shame have I faced? If you know my story, that shame of my son being born and not having a job, not knowing how I'm going to provide for him, the shame of being kicked out of my then home and having to go live at home with my parents because I didn't have any other options. These are the things that really are the true cost of losing with money. So you might ask yourself, why am I not changing? Why don't I want to do better? Well, I want to do better, but why am I not doing better? And the simple answer to that is there is a cost to winning with money. And I am going to talk to you about the cost of winning with money and what holds us back from making the changes we need to make to make that happen. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, you have a great time. And remember, you have to step up and be your own money hero because no one's going to do it for you. All right, you have a good one. Bye now.